Oh, shoot. Baby? It looks like the storm blew out the power. Are you in the kitchen? Okay, well, keep talking. I am following the sound of your voice. There you are. Of course I have a light on my phone. But where's the drama in that? Besides, it's kinda cozy to wander through the new house with only your voice and the lightning to guide me. Oh, yeah, okay, wait, here, I will turn it on. Word of warning, though, my phone is only at 12%. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want from me. Well, we were playing D&D, so I was using it a lot, and then the power went out a few seconds after I plugged it in. It'll be fine. We'll just have to rely on your phone if anything happens, I guess. I actually checked already. It looks like the whole neighborhood is out. Hopefully it'll be back on soon. What have you been doing in here anyways? You made us hot cocoa. Oh, that's the cutest. You were gonna have it ready for me when I finished playing. It's so thoughtful. You know me so well. Is everything done? Can I help? Well, that was perfect timing then. Could you imagine how disappointing it would have been if the power had gone out before it was all ready? Exactly. It would have been a tragedy. Do you want to take these into the living room? You and I can cuddle on the couch while we wait for the power to come back on. I think that we should have some candles out there that we can light too. And I can tell you all about the game I just played. It was so fun! We did a one-shot that Stefan planned for us while we were in between campaigns. Okay, so I played a rogue this time. I know. It's shocking, really. It was my first time playing a non-spellcaster, actually. You know, I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I honestly might have to try playing some more martial classes. You know, just to switch things up a little bit. Yes, so her name was Saphira, but she didn't tell anybody that, or rather she did, but, okay, so I didn't want to give her a really edgy backstory or anything, so she was just the daughter of a wealthy nobleman, and he basically told her that she needed to get married and contribute to the family, or she needed to get the heck out. And so she decided she was going to get the heck out. And so she developed her skills through the years of stealing money from the family vault, basically. And her whole thing was like freedom and not being tied down. And because she didn't want to be tied down by a name, she told everybody something different. Eventually, instead of just keeping it straight, everyone started calling her princess, and that kind of stuck. Oh, is the lighter over there? Okay, can you light that candle and just throw it over to me? Yeah, no, it's fine, just throw it. Ooh, thanks. that gives us some light. At least I won't have to run my battery out with a flashlight anymore. What? No! Okay, maybe her backstory is a tiny bit similar to Tuli's. But it's like way less edgy overall. And D&D is therapy with your friends. I can't be held responsible if my deep-rooted insecurities just show up in game. Anyways, where was I? Right, okay, right. So we played with a human bard. Him and Princess had this rivalry going on, but the bard just really liked her. There was a dwarf rogue bard multi-class who was basically running from paying his taxes. And then there was a barbarian and a monk, and they were both half-orcs from the same tribe. Yeah, it was a really interesting cast of characters. Well, okay, so we started this session with one of our traveling companions being kidnapped, and there was this calling card that was basically for the circus that was left behind in her place. So then we went to the town that was nearby to find out some more information, and we encountered a werewolf who then kind of pointed us back to the circus. Wait, okay, before that, actually, Princess met the son of a priest in a tavern there, and she interrogated him for a little bit of information. She was like, low-key threatening him a little bit, you know, being a little morally gray. And then when she was done asking questions, he was like, do you have any more questions for me? And Princess, with her whole chest, was like, yeah, actually. You want to buy me a drink? And then he did. Oh, it was the highlight for me. And it really just showed Princess as she was, and it's just, oh, so good. Yeah, so from there, we went to the circus that everyone was pointing us to after we dealt with the werewolf. The circus was, unsettling. We got there and there was a puppet master, and she was just way too enthusiastic. She was the one who showed us around, and there was this other guy who was stirring a giant thing of soup with like a rusty nail-filled club, and there were all of these different stalls that had games, and there was this poor bear that was locked up in the center of all of the tents. It was just really clear that something was not right. And because we are excellent D&D players, we split the party. Yes, okay, so the dwarf turned invisible and went inside a giant turtle, basically. And then the two half-orcs went into a knife-throwing booth. And the monk decided to hold a target, and the barbarian then chucked her axe at the target, but like there was some weird mind magic that happened, and the monk then lowered the target and just got hit in the face with the axe. Oh my gosh. And so while all of that was happening, the bard and princess actually went over to the fortune teller's booth. Okay, so the bard was going to get his fortune read, but princess, because she has excellent sleight of hand and insight, noticed that the cards just weren't right. There was something wrong about them. And so anyways, she grabbed him really quick and pulled him out of the tent before he could, I don't know, he was gonna die. So she saved his life. There was like a counter for how many times she saved him. It was fine. Okay, well then after that, basically, we entered into the big fight with all of these different circus workers. Oh my goodness, it was wild. The dwarf set the turtle on fire, and Princess unleashed a bear, and there were puppets screaming about being bombs and shooting fire at us, and Princess threw acid down a woman's throat, and okay, but the tarot card reader, she was the worst one of all. She had these crazy abilities where she was targeting us and drawing cards, and then we had all these different effects based on the cards that she drew, and they were brutal. Princess almost went blind in the first round because of it. Thankfully, I made the saving throw and just took damage instead, but it was intense. Okay, so she only targeted each of us once. And then afterwards, she just dropped the cards and surrendered, basically. Okay, well, that's kind of the abridged version of it all. There was this lady who was dancing and throwing knives, and the bear ate the guy with the club, and there were acrobats everywhere, and it was just a lot going on all at once. Stefan did a really good job with the encounter. Like, all of the circus people were so unique, and honestly, it was really difficult, and it felt amazing when we beat them. No, okay, wait. So, we kept going in the circus, and we found this, like... I don't even know how to really describe it other than a giant twirling metal death trap. Right, so we come into the clearing, and there's all these other circus workers, and they're all, like, cheering, and we are like, no! And so our missing teammate actually was tied up on top of the machine, and they were obviously going to use it to kill her, and there was this other random citizen guy who was trapped up there too. And so basically we had to figure out how to save them before the machine could, like, get them. Oh, it was just... okay, so the barbarian threw a guy into spinning blades. The monk was, like, jumping up on top of the machine, and then all of a sudden everything was on fire. Oh, okay, wait. Before that, we took a second and we went through some of the circus tent stuff, and we all kind of got some new fancy stuff. Princess actually took that time to steal a bomb from inside one of the puppets, right? And so we were outnumbered. Princess and the bard decided that they're going to team up. And so Princess went over and snuck this bomb into a guy's pants. She had like frickin' +9 sleight of hand and like +13 stealth, and then the bard ended up using the giant hand to like grab the guy and like put him behind the bleachers and hold him so that he couldn't remove the bomb. And then we just heard him explode the next round. Right? No, it was pretty brutal. But at the same time, they were all kind of murderers who were grabbing random people and turning their very gruesome deaths into entertainment for themselves, so I don't think Princess is gonna really lose any sleep over it. Yeah, we did actually. We were able to get them, both our team member and the other random person, we got them just in time. Oh, it was just so good. I mean, not only did we have the whole old-timey circus vibe, but we also just kind of got to go wild for a bit. And, I mean, really, there's nothing better than telling a story with your friends. You know, maybe next time you can join us for a game or two. What do you say, huh? Yeah, I'm serious. No, I think you'd enjoy it. I think maybe your character and my character could have a steamy little romance on the side. It'd be pretty cute, don't you think? Come on. We already know we're good at roleplay together. Oh, yeah? So you're saying we don't need D&D to roleplay, huh? Well, I mean, the power's still out. It's just you and me alone in this big house. What do you say we try that idea out? Maybe even head up to our bedroom to get fully immersed? I thought you'd agree. I think I even unpacked my cloak earlier. What do you say? Wanna try to roll to seduce? Okay, I know that's not like a skill check in the game, but still, it's fitting, don't you think? I love you.